What's going on, everybody? It's Dabboy, bringing you the video that a lot of you have been asking for. Finally bringing it to you guys. Bringing you my post move, post combination, post tips, whatever the hell you guys want to call it, alright? I'm going to show you some of the shit that I do in the post. Before we get into that, I wanted to show you guys a little something about my sharpshooter. Some of you have been asking about my jump shot. I'm not going to tell you guys that yet, but if you want to see what my jump shot is in my sharpshooter build and everything, just let me know. You see I'm shooting at about 67% from 3, and I'm just going to show you guys that it's not like I've only shot in 3 3-pointers. I've shot in over 100 threes. Obviously I just made my build, that's why I've only shot in 136 3-pointers. Made 91 of them. Almost 70% efficiency from 3-point range with my sharpshooter. Now, I'm not like these other YouTubers that just show you one gameplay where I went 4 for 4 and say I'm the best shooter of all time. I'm showing you the stats right here. 67%. So if you guys want to see more about my sharpshooter, leave it down in the comments below, and I'll make sure I do that. And let's get into it. So, something that a lot of people don't even know about in this game is if you go to controls and you go to post offense, you can see how to do everything. And a lot of these things are important. Now, the first one here is change stance that we're going to look at. This is very important. Sometimes you need to do this so that you're facing the correct direction to do some of the combinations that I'm going to show you. Okay, so all it is just holding left trigger, quickly move and release the right stick away from the hoop, and that'll change the way you're facing. You see how now his left shoulder's leading instead of his right, and you can do that either way. What else do we got that we need to know? Okay, here's the easy moves. Okay, drop step. Some of you asked me that you can't do the drop step. Just look right here. You see the way the left stick is moving on a diagonal and tapping shoot, and he'll do the drop step. Spin real quick, very simple. Everyone should be able to do this, no problem. You can do it either direction. You can spin so that you rotate your body or spin in the direction you're facing. Easy as that. Aggressive back down, you just hold right trigger and push towards the basket. That's easy. And that's all we got to know from here. But actually, let me look at that real quick again. You can do this on anything, guys. You don't have to ask. I don't mind answering. Don't think I don't mind answering, but you have all these post shots in here, layup, hook, fade. I'm not going to go over them all because they're already in the game. You can go look at them yourself. I don't need to make this video 20 minutes long explaining something that's in the game. But this is very, very useful for you guys. So you need to check this out. You know, everything. Step back, hop shot, fade, shimmy fade, hook, shimmy hook. All these different moves you can do in the post. They're all right here. Also dribbling, passing, defending, blah, 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 blah. You guys get the point, all right? Make sure you go check that out. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to break this video up into 3 different parts, 3 different combinations or whatever you want to call them. But they're all going to be based around using the most effective move in the game in the post, which is the drop step right there. Now, some people, they're so bad at defense, honestly, all you have to do is catch the ball in the post, drop step, you move them out the way, and you dunk. Now, the way you'll be able to tell if it's going to work is, if you look at my guy, if they're on the right side of his body, well, the right side of the screen, I'm not talking about the way he's facing, the way the camera's facing on the right side, I know that if I drop step left like that, I'm going to move him out the way and score. The problem is, against good defenders, they know that that's what you're trying to do. Quick tip right here, I also would recommend changing your body position, so that you drop step to the middle, much more effective, and you don't get stripped as often. You get stripped more often if you go to the baseline like that. And for some reason when they strip it, it goes out of bounds and it's off you. So I would change your body position this way. Now they obviously have to be towards the left side of the screen, and you'll drop step and dunk. The combinations I'll be showing you are to kind of set up that drop step to get them in the position they need to be in for the drop step to work. Quick note is the post game in general, guys, is something that you just need to practice at and get comfortable in knowing what's going to work in what situation. But I'll show you 3 combinations here that will help you set up your drop step so that it'll be more effective, and also so that it works against even you know, good centers that know how to defend and stuff, because it's very difficult to stop these combinations. So let's get into it. Okay, first combination. When you catch the ball, you want to be facing baseline like this. You're going to spin middle and then drop step back. Very simple. Spin middle, drop step back. The point is, when you spin middle, now all of a sudden, even if they're bodying you up, you'll notice sometimes when you spin, they'll be bodying you up. It shifts their body weight towards this way, and then you're able to pin them with your elbow to move them out the way with the drop step. Now, sometimes, if they defend it really well, you'll spin twice. And what I mean by that is, here I'm backing them down, I spin here, then I drop step. Obviously, you can do double from the other side as well. Spin, spin. That's a different type of drop step. Still a drop step though. That jump hop there. If you drop step away from your shoulder, you know, towards the left here, he does that tiny drop step, which is the most effective way. But sometimes it's even more effective if they're really guarding the drop step and he's on the right side of my body here. I just drop step. That's a drop step as well, even though it's a different animation. Okay, combination number 2. When you're in the post, you're going to flick towards the defender with the right stick. So boom, and you see he's going to kind of jab at him and hop backwards. That's going to create space. Normally in the post, people don't want to get bullied, so they're going to body you up physically. So this creates the space, and then I'm going to hold to the hoop. Ready? Jab, sprint to the hoop. Sometimes you'll just beat him. You can just dunk. But most of the time against a good defender, you're not going to beat him. He's going to be bodying you up as you sprint to the hoop. Body him up, sprint to the hoop, drop step him, and finish. Again, the point of the jab, first of all, if you don't have to drop step, obviously don't. If you can just go boom, boom, and then just finish, obviously do it. We don't care what move we do. We're just trying to put the ball in the hoop. But here, sometimes he'll be bodying you here, then just hold LT. You can go into the fadeaway like that. You can shoot the hook. But like I said, the most effective move out of it is the drop step. Jab, come here, drop step, and finish. My third and final combo or tip or whatever you want to call it is kind of just more team-based. What I would say is, the only way I explain it is just be a willing passer. A lot of times in the post, once you start dominating, people are going to double you. So you need to be willing to kick the ball to your teammates if you want to win the game. Because if you try to play against a double team, you're going to turn the ball over. Your playmaking isn't high enough. You're going to get turnovers and you're going to cost your team the game. Also, by being a willing passer is, if you catch the ball in a spot you don't want it, say I catch the ball here and I don't want to post up from this spot, I'll just kick it out and then I'll maybe come down here, pin my guy here, ask for the ball, and then I'm in position to operate. So obviously with that, you got to be playing with teammates that are willing to give you the ball and know that you're a good post player. But you know, if for some reason I catch the ball here and I don't want to post up, I'll pass the ball, come loop around, pin my guy, and catch it here, right? And then I can go into whatever I want to go into. Also, again, hopefully you're playing with shooters, because when you get doubled, they're going to be wide open. So something I'll go to, I'll give you guys a little insight in my tip here, is, you know, I'll go into like a shimmy fadeaway, but I'll just pump fake and then I'll kick it. Obviously I can't pass it here, but I would have kicked it. I go into boom, and then people start sprinting in to get the rebound. They start sprinting in to try to block my shot, whatever, and I'll just kick it out. Boom, wide open 3. You know what I mean? So those are my 3 tips. I have obviously a bunch more combos that I go to. I didn't want to make this video 15 minutes. I will upload a part 2 if you guys want, and I'll show you guys some more combinations and moves that I go to, and a little bit of my thought process when I'm playing in the post, how I'm so successful and so efficient. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, drop a like. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. It's been that boy. Peace.